Hi again. So, first impressions, as I've already mentioned, you've only got a few seconds. So, today I'm going to be talking about the top of your LinkedIn profile. Okay. Just going to quickly, hopefully, you can see my mouse moving on the screen. I'm going to be talking about your LinkedIn cover banner, the area behind your head, then your LinkedIn photo, your headshot, and your headline. Obviously, there's a lot more to your profile. I can't cover it all in this free training, but I want to help you make that initial amazing first impression so that people are prompted to scroll down on your profile to your about section and click through and click see more and learn about you. But let's face it, as I mentioned in the last video, if you've not grabbed their attention, we mentioned AIDA, attention, interest, desire, and action, they're not even going to scroll down. Okay. So whether you're on the desktop or the app, the area of your cover banner and your headshot and your headline is really the most important to begin with. And it's often an afterthought. People will worry and struggle about their about section, but I always think they're never going to even get there if you've not grabbed them from the off. Okay. So your cover banner, it's the area behind your head. It is your prime advertising real estate. It is the first thing that people see. So you want to keep it super simple so that from the off, it is clear who you are and how you can help. And I see a lot of business owners throw the kitchen sink at this area and they put too much information in there and it's confusing. And the number one rule of digital marketing is that a confused mind will always say no. So bear the acronym KISS in mind when it comes to your entire profile and your content, anything you do on LinkedIn. Keep it super simple. Okay. And I think it kind of goes against everything we've learned in school or university. We try to sound clever and articulate, but you really need to strip it back when it comes to your LinkedIn profile and your message. Good copywriting is always about removing the words, really keeping it super clear. So, clear versus clever is the best way to describe it. So we're on your cover banner. Well, firstly, how do you create one? You can create one for yourself on a platform like Canva, upgrade to Canva Pro. That way you can incorporate your branding, which I would really advise. If you've got brand colors or a logo, definitely put them on your cover banner. I've seen business owners and their cover banner has nothing to do with their branding. It's totally different colors and fonts. So make sure you are on brand. If you're not a creative type like myself, outsource, get a graphic designer to create that banner for you. And I connect all of my clients to my graphic designer. Okay. So if you need that help, outsource, outsource, outsource. Otherwise, you can waste hours and maybe you'll do more damage to your brand than benefit. If you're great at graphics or you're good at Canva, give it a go. There is an inbuilt banner there for your LinkedIn banner. There's a template with the right sizing, so you're pretty much good to go. So, what should you have on your cover banner behind your head? Well, obviously, keyword. My main keyword is like LinkedIn, so I need to have that. And I have my clear message here of helping you connect to attract your ideal client. That's what I do. I have my logo up there for my company, My Super Connector. I've got my brand colors, which are the navy and gold. I've got a picture of me in action, and I've got a bit of information about my services that I do, like one-to-one mentoring, and I'm also a corporate trainer. You don't need to have as much as this, as long as you have your main keyword, whether it's personal branding photographer, website designer, LinkedIn trainer, that's the main thing. You want people to know exactly what you do on the tin. Keep it as simple as you can. You can add in things like your website link if you want to, or your phone number. All I will say is don't put in too much information as it will overwhelm. And the clearer it is, the more you will be top of mind and memorable and referable. Okay, so try and strip it back as much as you can, like a copywriter would, and get to the point quicker. So that is your cover banner. And you can see There's a little pen to the right hand side. You click through there when you're loading it, and in the back end, you've got the option to crop, filter, adjust, and you can change your photo or delete it. Okay, you can do lots of great things now in the back ends to make you fully aligned. So do explore that and click through on the pen. Anytime you see a pen on your profile, the pens are your friends. This is where you go in to make uploads or edits. So that is the first thing. Like I said, it's like your West End billboard, your Broadway billboard. It is announcing to the world, hey, this is what I do. This is how I can help you. Okay. So the next thing we're going to look at is your headshot. And I'm a massive believer in the power of a professional headshot. It is amazing for building your credibility, your likability, and your influence. And I remember the day I first got a professional headshot done in corporate, loaded it up to my LinkedIn profile. People changed the way they engage with me instantly. I could connect to anyone. The conversation started quicker. So ask yourself when it comes to your existing headshot, is it a professional one? Is it up to date? Do you look like you? Do you look approachable and personable? I see a lot of people putting narky, serious faces on LinkedIn. What's the point in that? Because you want to be approachable if you're on here for business and to generate leads. So make sure you look inviting, approachable, personable. Okay. And my top tip would be to always look head on in the camera. You know, people need to see the whites of your eyes on LinkedIn. It's not Instagram, where you can be more artistic, looking off to the right or to the left, or black and white. I think show up as yourself in color, and if you're feeling brave and want independent feedback on your headshot, check out a website such as photofeeler.com, and you can load up your photo and be ranked by other individuals and artificial intelligence in terms of your likability, credibility, and influence. And I've used that site PhotoFeeler myself in the past, and what I've learned is it's not just about your smile, your makeup, it's all to do with the posture and the alignment. So looking head on always scores higher in terms of credibility and influence. So look confident, own it, because buyers look confident. Love confidence. Sorry, buyers love confidence. They're not going to buy from you if you don't look the part. So ask yourself, would you invest and buy from you with your existing LinkedIn headshot? Okay. So let that sit with you. And like I said, if you can change nothing with your profile other than your headshot, it is a wise investment. You can use it on your LinkedIn, across all your other social platforms, your website. If you're ever a guest on a podcast or a blog or a summit, you can use it again and again and again. And I think you can get a few years' use out of a good headshot. And I'd love to say I'm somebody who naturally loves getting their photos taken, who loves a good personal branding, photo shoot. I do not, but I know I appreciate the power of grinning and bearing it for a few hours so that I have results that will speak for me and my personal brand 24/7 online. So I'm an introvert. If you're listening today, if you're a fellow introvert, I feel your pain, but it is worth leaning into the discomfort. Okay. That's where you get the results. You don't get the results of just loading up a cropped personal shot. You're going to really hold yourself back and block yourself to opportunities. So lean in and book yourself a good headshot. If you're not at the stage where you can maybe manage that just yet, there are great filters built into this section now. So I'm just going to quickly bring it up. So here we are in the back end, and you can see here you've got the edit pen on the bottom left. There are different frames you can add. As a business owner, I would advise you to keep the original on for the most part. Open to work is something more associated with corporates and execs. I don't think you'll be doing yourself any favors in terms of positioning if you're a business owner and use that. So I would not advise it. Obviously, if you're hiring staff, stick that on. But for the most part, keep it at original. Okay, so hopefully that's been of use. Just going to click out of that. And then we're going to jump down to your headline, which is the area below your name. And you've got 220 characters to play with here, which is great. A few years ago, it was only 120, which is very short. So your LinkedIn headline, what is it? Well, it's a lot more than your title. And I see a lot of business owners just put down things like CEO, female founder, managing director. We've learned about keywords and the importance of keywords, so you need to have them in there. It's a waste of space if you type in your company name. Okay, so I could have like LinkedIn trainer at my super connector. What is the point in that? I'm wasting characters. People can see from my banner, my branding, my super connector, and also opposite my company page, my super connector. And if they scroll down, they will see in my experience, my super connector. I don't need to put it in the headline unless you work for a company that has a massive impact, that's already known, that it's a bit of a, ooh, think big, a bigger company like Google or LinkedIn. So ask yourself, have you got that gravitas for your business? If not, don't waste the characters. Think in terms of keywords. It's better to put keywords in this area. So there is a formula to this area, and it's three parts. The first part is, what is your title? Okay. What are your, what is your main keyword, your main keyword phrase? Or you can have several. You're not just limited to one. The second part is, who do you serve? What is your niche? Okay. And the third part is, what is the outcome? What is the proven tangible result that people get from working with you? And I'm going to break it down. Okay. So for me, when you look at my headline now, you can see the first keywords are LinkedIn trainer. Okay. For me, that's my main keyword. Then I go into my niche. So I'm helping sensitive, empathic, and purposeful introverts. And I break it down even further. I help 50 plus female entrepreneurs. They tend to be service based. And my outcome is, what do I help them with? I help them to attract more and better leads in 90 days with my proven PACT formula, which stands for presence, action, connect, and thrive. Okay. So you need to sell the sausage and sell the sizzle. So this sausage can be vegan, vegetarian. I don't want to offend anyone. So basically, a lot of us, we're so close to our businesses and we know what we do. And we assume that everybody knows the result. And a mistake I used to make in terms of my headline, even at the start, or elevator pitches when I went networking, I'd say things like, I'm a LinkedIn trainer and coach, and I help you to polish up your profile and to connect with finesse. And I would just leave it there. And I would not spell out, so that you can attract more and better leads, so that you can build your personal brand, so that you can raise business brand awareness, so that you can connect with peers and like minds, so that you can build a community, so that you can make an impact, so that you can create a legacy. You get the idea. You need to sell the sizzle. You need to sell the outcome. Are you helping people to make money? I am, by attracting leads. Are you helping them to save time? I am. I can help you in as little as 90 minutes, up to 90 days. There's no long drawn out program with me, no 6 to 12 months. I'm all about quick wins. I mentioned my hacks. So I'm saving people time. I'm saving people money, because time is money. And I'm helping them to make money through leads. So that is why a buyer will buy. They will buy for the outcome. Okay. So you don't sell the plane, you sell the destination. People don't care about the plane. Some people do, but they care about the holiday. They care about where they're going to get to at the end. And that's what you need to sell. And if you've got any characters left over, as I mentioned, you've got 220 characters to play with, you can inject a bit of personality, something about you. I've put in human design enthusiast because I am a huge human design nerd, as well as being a LinkedIn nerd. I love anything to do with energy, how we're all energetically wired differently. If you're into human design, I'm a generator, I'm a 1-3, which basically means I'm built to respond. My genius needs to be activated by an initiator. And the 1-3, the 1 means I'm an investigator. I go big on my research, and I really do. And then the 3 is all about trial and error and testing. And my energetic blueprint explains who I am and actually why I'm so good at being a consultant and as a trainer, because it's basically inbuilt. And I think the more that we can lean into who we are and our energetic blueprint, our makeup, the more we can get things to work for us on LinkedIn and in business and life in general. So I'm a huge human design enthusiast. I could chat about it all day. And I'm starting to incorporate it into my LinkedIn consulting and training. And my clients are getting mini human design readings before we kick off, so that they can understand who they are and I can get a window into it too, so that we can work together better. So you are fully aligned on LinkedIn. Okay, so a slight digression onto human design, just in case some of you are aware and some of you are not. So that's the formula: ABC. A, your title, your keyword or keywords. You could have several titles. I could have in LinkedIn trainer, podcast host, author, international speaker. If you've got the characters and you want to be known for different things, put them in. You could narrow down on your niche. You could talk about a specific industry. I could have easily have listed out coaches, consultants, trainers, or service based. If you only work with financial services or SMEs or solopreneurs, put that in. The clearer you are, the better. I want to be the LinkedIn trainer for introverts, empaths, and HSPs. That's what I'm about. I love helping 50 plus female entrepreneurs. I'm nearly there, I'm 48, because I know how we are energetically and I know where we come from. Okay. So the clearer you are, then people can resonate with you, because if you are too vague, you'll never be top of mind, you'll never be memorable, you'll never be referable. Okay. So you really have to be clear and niche in your headline. And then, yeah, sell the outcome, sell that sausage and sell the sizzle. So I hope this has really helped you. This is what people see at the top of your profile, whether they're on the desktop or the app. It forms their initial first impression, and then they will scroll down to your about section. Now, obviously, I can't touch on everything to do with the profile. It's far more detailed. There's about 30 touch points, but I wanted to help you get that foot in the door so you can create opportunities. The great news is, if you want to get some feedback on that first impression, I host free monthly LinkedIn profile clinics on Zoom. So do look below the video. They are the first Monday of every month at lunchtime UK time. So if you have a look at the link, you can book in to the next one coming up, and I will see you there. And I will be spotlighting a few of you. I will pick one thing and give live feedback. Okay. If you can't make it, or if you know already that you need my help, check out the information below. I would love to have you in my LinkedIn Tribe Academy. LinkedIn profile is the first step. It's part of my packed process. If you know you want to get on board and you need help, do reach out. Let's book in a free LinkedIn game plan call where I can learn all about your business and how we can help it to move forward on LinkedIn. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the live Zoom clinic where we can talk this out. And like I said, I run them monthly. There are no replays. You have to show up live, because that's how you get, anything in life, is by showing up, being committed, putting skin in the game, and speed, love, success, taking quick action. So thank you for watching the videos. I hope they've really helped you in terms of getting that right mindset and energy, the research for the keywords, all about the power of your first impression, you're understanding how important your profile is. If you want my one-to-one help, reach out, don't be shy. Otherwise, I will see you on LinkedIn or on the live LinkedIn profile clinic. So thank you for listening. I'm going to quickly stop the share back on the screen. And yeah, I really look forward to connecting and helping you on your LinkedIn journey going forward. Take care. See you soon.